Hello, my name is Dylan. I'm working on a game called DREAMFOAM ULTRA. It is a biosynthetic eco-occult bright horror cyber fantasy game, and it is built off of the Cyborg system. The way that death is handled in my game is kind of in three prongs. At the beginning of character creation, you are assigned what's called a death mark. So it is a random number you roll, initially using a D100. And when you die during a session, you can resurrect for free. And like if you're dead, you can bang your back up. If you decide to resurrect, then you roll the frag dice, which it begins at D100 and can shrink all the way down to D12. It represents the percentage of the universe's population that is still alive. So when you roll the D100, you want to avoid getting a very high number, because if 10 times the frag dice size number of people die in one day, then the frag dice shrink from D100 to D88. And when it shrinks all the way down to D12, you're essentially near the end of the campaign. At the bottom numbers, you want to avoid low rolls, because if the number on the frag dice is the player's or the character's level and below, then the frag dice also shrink one size. In the middle of these high and low numbers is the death mark. So if somebody else rolls, for example, 33, and your death mark number is 33, then you're one of the random people in the world who dies in their place to keep them alive. And you would then also have to choose, do I want to resurrect or do I want to just let it be? The frag dice shrink a number of sizes, as I mentioned. When you get down to D12, the players can be like, okay, we're going to start making something called the Fresco of Tears. What this is it's the final thing that group of characters will do during the campaign together as an activity, either to save the universe or to say, like, we're calling it. We're not going to preserve life this time around. If they decide to fight, then of course they can fight the BBG or something that they believe is the source of the negativity in the universe. If they succeed, then, they can void out, which is a kind of collective nebula explosion that will reset the universe of the game to before they started adventuring together, but it will be reset without them in it. If they decide we're not going to try to preserve the universe this time, we're going to go out, we're going to do something fun together, something nice. They can have a party, they can explore a place they've never been to before. They can do just something that they think, like, this is a fitting goodbye to our time as characters together. And then the Fresco of Tears is placed into the world the next time you play as like a location you can visit, or maybe it's a vision or something like that. If you want to know more about the game, I do have an itch page. My itch name is Dirge Syndicate. I don't have a website or anything yet, but I will be uploading some playtest material and character sheets and like a single page rules reference for the game. And I wanted to say thank you to Tales from Elsewhere and Odin's Key Gaming for hosting the event. And I hope you all have a good day. Bye.